Hello and welcome to the number 32 review of the Seeds playlist. So we have wrapped up the Bigs line and we are moving on to Chinook. This is the original, the plain Jane. There are 7 products in their product line at the moment. All 7 are in-house. I will be running through them on Mondays, as is the usual. So, what do you have? You got a hanger bag, sealed seam at the top, hanger hole. Hole is for the hanger. You got 2 notches and a zip lock, which is not engaged, but that does not matter because until you tear it at the top, that is a sealed seam. You got seams down the side and 1 seam at the bottom. They are not gusseted. They will not stand by themselves. You have a significantly smaller weight on this. Now, it's only an ounce, but that's significant when you're only dealing with products that are up to 5.5 ounces. So this bag is only 4 ounces even, okay? Whereas the Bigs bags are 5.35. The David bags are 5.25. So this is basically running a full ounce plus lower than the competition. On the back, you have their little write-up, which I will read for this video. I will not be doing it in every video, but since this is the first time with this product, Chinook Seedery, Tex, USA. They are out of Texas. The seeds you've always wanted. Their website is at the top, which is ChinookSeedery.com. At Chinook, sunflower seeds are more than a nutritious snack. Seeding is a pastime we pair with our favorite activities. On the playing field, road tripping, on the job, or lounging on the couch. We don't settle for mediocre seeds with questionable ingredients. We crave delicious flavors, a robust roast, huge seeds, and the highest quality possible. So we set out to create the best seeds ever. Crack open and enjoy. They then have homegrown and homemade in the USA, less salt, all the flavor, signature roast, non-GMO certified, no sandpaper tongue, gluten-free, no MSG, ever. They felt the need to put ever in there. You have a barcode over here. You have their social media there and where they are out of, which is Austin, Texas. So it is distributed by Chinook Seedery, Austin, Texas, 7874. 74, because I know that zip codes are important to you guys. So underneath their social media right there is a expiration date, okay? So it is 06/16/23. 16th of June 2023. The product is way out. I am going to flash the nutritional information. This is per serving. They do not have it for the bag, okay? So this is in reverse. Any number you see here, you're going to multiply, not divide, multiply by 2.5. You can pause in 3, 2, and 1. Oops, sorry. So the product is, they say less salt. It's right there on the bag. Considerably less salt. So you got 95 milligrams of sodium times 2.5. I don't even know what that works out to. But I have a calculator right here because that's how I roll. 95 times 2.5 equals 237.5 milligrams of sodium compared to a David product, which is at least 1,000 more per bag. And now you're saying, yeah, but the David bag has an extra ounce in it. Ounce 0.2. This is correct. But that number, you could multiply, you could double that number. And you would still be rolling about 600 milligrams less than the David product. So there's a lot less salt. So I hope the roast is robust because they're going to need something here to juice this up. Okay, well, David, they got you beat on that. Okay, they may even have Biggs beat on that. Smells like sunflower seeds. Very good. Wow, these are huge. These are really, really big. Like, really big. Like, 1.5 times the height of my pinky finger. Whereas the David, that's got to be an outlier. Hold on, let me grab another one here. No, they're all that way. they're all like that. Okay, these are absolutely huge. They don't seem to be low salt. We'll see about the roast, though, when I crack one open here. Hold on for a second. So that's what you're looking at in the bag. The bag fills up a little higher. The bags are a little bit of smaller proportions, so... This is quality stuff. Now, I have been on community pages for sunflower seeds on like Read It and whatnot, and Chinook seems in that community to be highly thought of. And I'm seeing why. Okay, the seeds are huge. The kernels are on par with David, but they might be running a little bit bigger too. The shells are definitely bigger. I mean, they even feel different in the mouth. Not uncomfortable or anything. Salt levels are way, way down. So, if you like sunflower seeds for the salty aspect, in other lines, this would be lower than their low sodium products. Okay? The roast is good. They nailed that. Now, I ordered this as a set. And the set was 12 bags. It had every kind in it plus 5. Doubles. The shells are not brittle like a David product. Come apart easily. The kernels are actually crunching. Now everybody's like, oh, big kernels that crunch. Rarely, no matter how far out it's dated, I don't know if I've had any really. These things have a crunch to them. So that plays in his favor. The packaging, I sort of got used to those David gusset. So, but this is what the same type of thing that I was dealing with. I am sorry. I sort of got used to the Biggs products having the gusseted bottom. And I use them now. I use the Ranch. But this is what I would have been dealing with David before I switched over. So, I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. Okay. So you got a product here that's of very high quality. It is at a little bit of an elevated price, but I'm not quite sure. They do not sell this around me. So I had to order a set in, and it was a box of 12. And the price was inflated because there was at least one of each in it. So I don't want to comment on the price, but I have a feeling the product is elevated from, let's say, a David product. If that is the case, as long as it's within reason, you know, I mean, not $15 a bag or anything like that. As long as it's within reason, it's worth it. That said, it's not, there's saltiness to it. I mean, 95 milligrams is 4% of your daily, but that in normal food standards, without adding salt, that's a good amount of salt still. Okay? But compared to other sunflower seeds, this has nowhere close to levels. That said, the seeds themselves are of a quality, and such a good job has been done roasting them properly. They taste good. You have a good tasting base product that was properly roasted, and really after that's all said and done, you don't need a lot of salt because you don't need to cover anything, which is why things are usually overly salty. Okay? It's either somebody's goofed up or somebody's trying to hide something. Trust me. So I'm sort of psyched about this. The packaging is, I'm guessing they're trying to grab like shelf attention. It works. Sort of a glossy bag. Well, I shouldn't say that. The shell and this center part is glossy. The colors are matte, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to tell on this camera. Overall, it looks well. It's out of Texas. I am finding it somewhat intriguing that they're saying, I may visit the website actually, homegrown and homemade. I'm wondering if they actually have, they're obviously doing the roasting, but I'm wondering if they actually have their own crop, their own fields, basically. So, this has been my review of Chinook Original. If you're lucky enough to have this, now they are out of Austin, Texas. If you're lucky to have this in a store around you, which I'm guessing they are sold in retail brick and mortar shops due to the hanger bag, I definitely give it a try. Even if you're like, that doesn't sound like a lot of salt. I like more salt than that. I still think it's worth a one-time try. This has been my review of Chinook Seedery Original. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves, and as always, God bless.